Join me on this Budapest travel guide as I take you through my personal experiences exploring the best things to do in Budapest, Hungary and the top attractions that make this city unforgettable. In this Budapest travel vlog, I'll share practical Budapest travel tips, must-see highlights, and my recommended Budapest itinerary for first-time visitors. By the end of this city guide, you'll know exactly what to see in Budapest and how to make the most of your trip. Budapest, Hungary is best known for its stunning thermal baths, historic architecture, and breathtaking views over the Danube River. Located in the heart of Central Europe, it connects the eastern and western parts of the continent with ease. Budapest Attractions offers everything from iconic landmarks like the Parliament and Budapest Castle to vibrant Budapest nightlife, unique cafes, and relaxing spa experiences. When I first arrived at Heroes Square Herzsök Tere, I was struck by the grand statues and wide open space that really showcased the pride of Hungary's history. Right next to it, the Palace of Exhibitions Mucsornok amazed me with its impressive contemporary art shows, a refreshing contrast to the classical monuments outside. Across the square, the Museum of Fine Arts offered masterpieces from around the world, making it one of the best cultural stops in the city. In winter, the Budapest ice skating rink came alive with locals and tourists gliding in front of a stunning castle backdrop, and I couldn't resist joining in. The Vajdahunyad Castle felt like stepping into a fairy tale with its mix of architectural styles and serene atmosphere. Passing through the Gatehouse Tower, I enjoyed taking in the view of the park and the castle grounds from above. Inside the complex, the Chapel of Yak revealed beautiful details that felt like a hidden treasure in the heart of the city. The surrounding Városliget Park was perfect for a long walk, with families picnicking, couples rowing boats, and plenty of green space to relax. The Budapest Zoo was another highlight in the park, one of the oldest in the world, and it surprised me with its mix of exotic animals and Art Nouveau buildings. Of course, no visit is complete without relaxing at the Széchenyi thermal bath, where I soaked in the steaming outdoor pool surrounded by neo-Baroque architecture. The House of Terror Museum offered a sobering but powerful experience, reminding me of the city's complex 20th century history. Not far away, the Hungarian State Opera dazzled me with its ornate interior, and catching a performance there felt like stepping back in time. The St. Stephen's Basilica was another showstopper, with panoramic city views from the dome that made the climb worthwhile. For a lighter touch, I enjoyed the Ferris wheel of Budapest in Erzsébet Square, offering sweeping views of the city centre at night. Nearby, the Lutheran Church of Ferenc Deák Square stood quietly, a simple yet peaceful break from the busy streets. From there I took a metro ride to Erzsébetváros, the Jewish quarter. I discovered its vibrant street art, buzzing bars and pubs, and hidden courtyards. The Dohány Street Synagogue, the largest in Europe, impressed me with its grand size and moving history. Right outside, the Caravan Street Food Court was perfect for trying Hungarian street food specialties like langos and chimney cakes. I couldn't miss Színplog Kert, the famous ruin pub, where quirky decor and a lively crowd created an unforgettable atmosphere. Then I turned back to Ferenc Deák Street, lined with shops and restaurants, and found it to be one of the most lively corners of central Budapest. At Vörösmarty Square, I joined locals enjoying outdoor cafes, seasonal markets, and the charm of Budapest's old heart. Second day, I started my day at the Hungarian Parliament building, which stole the show with its Gothic revival style, and the riverside views were unforgettable. Close by, Liberty Square offered striking monuments and grand buildings, making it a spot worth slowing down for. The Hungarian National Museum gave me a deeper understanding of the country's story, with fascinating exhibitions spanning centuries. Nearby, the Calvin Square Reformed Church stood out for its simple but historic design, right in the middle of a busy junction. The Great Market Hall Nagyvásárcsarnok was a paradise for food lovers like me, with stalls full of paprika, sausages, and local delicacies. Crossing the Liberty Bridge, one of the most beautiful in Budapest, I enjoyed the views of the Danube River and the surrounding landmarks. The Danube River itself was magical, especially when I took a night cruise to see the city illuminated. High above, the Liberty statue on Gellert Hill symbolized freedom, and the hike rewarded me with panoramic views. Nearby, the Gellert Hill cave offered a unique spiritual atmosphere carved into the rock. Afterwards, I relaxed at the elegant Gellert thermal bath, famous for its Art Nouveau style and warm pools. The Castle Garden Bazaar charmed me with its restored arcades, gardens, and cultural exhibitions right by the riverside. Exploring the Buda Castle complex was a highlight, with its grand courtyards and rich history. Inside, the Budapest History Museum gave me a fascinating look at the city's past, from medieval times to modern day. The Hungarian National Gallery impressed me with its vast collection of Hungarian art inside the castle walls. Just outside stood the striking statue of Prince Eugene of Savoy, watching proudly over the Danube. The elegant Sanda Palace, now the presidential residence, added to the castle's grandeur. Nearby, the Carmelite monastery had been converted into government offices, but its historic facade was still beautiful to admire. The Holy Trinity statue on Castle Hill stood as a reminder of Budapest's resilience through the centuries. Next to it, the Ministry of Finance building caught my eye with its grand neo-Gothic architecture. The Church of Our Lady of Buda Castle, also known as Matthias Church, dazzled me with its colourful tiled roof and intricate interior. From there, I walked up to the Fisherman's Bastion, where the fairy-tale towers gave me some of the best views over Pest. Crossing back, the Széchenyi chain bridge at night was pure magic with its illuminated lions and glowing arches. In Buda, the Szilágyi Dezső Square Reformed Church stood quietly by the river, a hidden gem away from the crowds. The Church of St. Anne in Bocsányi Square surprised me with its baroque beauty and peaceful atmosphere. Finally, I ended my journey at the 6th Vásárcsarnok Market Hall, another lively spot full of local flavors and bustling vendors. Travel to Budapest is simple, with Budapest Ferenc Liszt International Airport welcoming flights from all over Europe and beyond. You can also arrive by international train connections, long-distance buses, or even by driving across neighboring countries. For a more scenic route, river cruises along the Danube bring you straight into the city's heart. Getting around Budapest is efficient, thanks to its extensive metro, tram, and bus network that covers the whole city. Taxis and ride-sharing apps like Uber are available, but I also enjoyed using electric scooters, bicycles, and the hop-on hop-off bus tours to explore comfortably. Walking remains my favorite way to soak in the charming Budapest streets and discover Budapest hidden gems. The local currency is the Hungarian forint, and while English is widely spoken, it helps to learn a few Hungarian phrases. EU citizens often don't need a visa, but it's best to check requirements in advance. Tipping is customary in restaurants and services, and small details like validating your Budapest metro ticket can save you from unnecessary fines during your trip. When planning your trip, you'll find countless things to do in Budapest, from exploring historic landmarks to soaking in relaxing thermal experiences that feel truly unique to the city. This Budapest city guide wouldn't be complete without mentioning the magical river views, vibrant nightlife, and unforgettable cultural shows that make the city so special. What stood out most for me was how easily every day combined history, leisure, and modern fun in one place. The local people in Budapest were generally welcoming, and I found them to be polite and helpful when I needed directions or advice. The food culture is hearty and rich, with flavors that reflect Central European traditions, and it's easy to taste this authenticity in both casual eateries and elegant restaurants. For shopping, Budapest offers a mix of stylish streets and lively bazaars where you can find everything from clothes to handmade crafts. Budapest is enjoyable year-round, with warm summers perfect for riverside walks and outdoor cafes, and colorful autumn days that make sightseeing even more charming. Winters can be cold, but the Christmas season transforms the city with magical lights, festive markets, and cozy experiences. Spring is another beautiful time to visit, with blooming parks and comfortable weather for exploring on foot. Compared to major European capitals like Paris, London, or even Vienna, Budapest felt noticeably more affordable. On average, meals in a mid-range restaurant cost less, public transport tickets were budget-friendly, and even attractions had reasonable entrance fees. For tourists, I'd recommend planning about €70–100 per day to cover meals, transport, sightseeing, and some extras. Yes, Budapest is fantastic for budget travelers, with plenty of free attractions, affordable street food, and cost-effective public transport passes. Hostels and guest houses offer good value, and you can easily enjoy a day for around €40–50 if you plan carefully. Even with a smaller budget, you can still experience the city's highlights without missing out on its best vibes. When preparing for Budapest travel, I recommend packing light clothes for summer, warm layers for autumn and spring, and proper winter gear since it can get really cold. Comfortable walking shoes are a must because the Budapest city is best explored on foot, and don't forget a swimsuit if you plan to enjoy the thermal baths. There aren't strict clothing rules, but modest attire is respectful when visiting churches and historical sites. The main area in Budapest is around the city centre, where you'll find iconic landmarks, shopping streets, and lively squares. Most major tourist attractions, from grand monuments to vibrant nightlife, are concentrated within easy walking or short transport rides. For first-time visitors in Budapest, staying close to this area makes it simple to reach must-visit places and enjoy the city's energy. When it comes to Budapest food, the city offers hearty traditional meals, delicious soups, and flavorful stews that highlight Central European flavors. You'll also find creative options for vegans, international fine dining restaurants, and plenty of casual spots to suit any taste. Exploring Budapest street food is a must, where you can try local favorites at markets or food courts. Budapest shopping is full of opportunities, from handmade handicrafts and traditional souvenirs to unique local products. Popular gifts include embroidered textiles, paprika, wines, and artisanal items that reflect Hungarian culture. Bargaining isn't common in most shops, but markets can sometimes be more flexible with prices. Budapest offers a wide range of stays, from luxury hotels along the river to boutique hotels and cozy Airbnb apartments in charming neighborhoods. Popular accommodation areas include the lively city center, the historic castle district, and trendy districts filled with cafes and nightlife. I stayed at SWU magazine rooms in the Opera district, which was stylish, well located, and perfect for exploring the city on foot. Budapest nightlife is vibrant and diverse, offering everything from famous ruin pubs and rooftop bars to elegant wine lounges and late-night clubs. I found the atmosphere exciting yet relaxed, with options for both energetic party nights and quiet evenings enjoying live music. The city truly comes alive after dark, making it a must-experience part of any trip. If you're short on time, there are plenty of things to do in Budapest in 2 days, like visiting the key landmarks, enjoying a thermal bath, and taking a river cruise. To visit Budapest in 3 days, you can add museums, local neighborhoods, and more leisurely explorations. Longer stays allow you to enjoy day trips and dive deeper into the city's culture. Budapest is generally safe for tourists, and I found it comfortable even for solo travelers, including women, with locals being helpful and friendly. Like any major city, it's wise to watch out for common scams such as overpriced taxis or street hustlers. In case of emergencies, the local number to call is 112, which works for police, ambulance, and fire services. Absolutely, when you travel Budapest, you'll experience a perfect blend of history, culture, relaxation, and affordability. From thermal baths to stunning architecture and lively districts, the city offers something for every type of traveler. For me, the unique mix of Eastern and Western European influences made it a destination I'll always remember. This brings us to the end of my Budapest Hungary travel guide, with everything you need to know before visiting this amazing city. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video, and of course, subscribe to my channel for more travel content. If you need more information, feel free to ask me in the comments, I'll be happy to help.